Hi and welcome back to the channel. It's Everyone Counts Tom, and today I'm going to be talking about the Cloudmonster 2. So if you're new to the channel, I started running in 2024 and most of that time I've been using the Cloudmonster 2 trainers. I've actually racked up over 600 kilometers in these trainers and I enjoyed running in these trainers so much that I decided to buy another pair. I've got the new pair with me. I've also got the old pair on as well, and what I thought would be good is to show you kind of the wear on the trainers that's happened over those 600 kilometers, and we can compare, you know, the used pair with a brand new one. My post gets put in like a communal area, so having a box that actually stands out is really helpful because it can be so difficult to find parcels that have been delivered. I find that the shoe is very comfortable. I hear that depending on your foot type or foot shape, different brands are better, and you can do something called a gait analysis to find out more about that. I haven't done that. I just went with these trainers originally because they were marketed as super comfortable, and when I actually got these trainers to begin with, I wasn't planning to do any real long runs like I've ended up doing and training for this first marathon. So these trainers are very much made for longer runs. So, you know, if you're trying to do those half marathons, even ultras, then you want shoes that are comfortable and cushioned and you can wear for those long periods. I find that the responsiveness and the propulsion from the trainers is good. It helps you along. I remember the first time I went for a run in them, and it was one of the moments where I realized, like, yeah, I really enjoy running and I want to do more of it. Just switching from the cheaper, less suitable trainers that I had before to these ones made a huge difference with running and really improved my experience with it. So I think it's easy to get swept up with, you know, spending loads of money on all the gear when you do running, but I feel like trainers are the one thing you shouldn't really skimp on unless you have to, because, you know, you're using them literally for every step of every run that you're doing. So the better shoe you can get, I think, makes a difference. So I found that these shoes are ideal for the marathon training. They're just really comfortable and I enjoy wearing them for these longer runs. And what I'll do in a minute is I'll go out. So I'm actually doing a speed run today. So I'll go out and we can just take them for, or we can take them out for a whiz on the speed run, and I'll tell you a bit more about how they're feeling. If I show you the old pair now and we can compare it to the newer pair. So you see I've got the white base on these ones. So the problem with that is they do get pretty dirty, unfortunately. But yeah, if we look at the actual shoe, so you can see on the back, I've worn it way more on this side, which must be to do with how my foot's landing, or, you know, how I'm pushing off. But the rest of it seems pretty good. It's just that corner. Let's see if it's the same on the other shoe as well. Yeah, exactly the same thing. So I don't know if that's like a normal thing, if everyone runs like that, or if it's just me, but for whatever reason, the trainers have worn more on one side. Then let's have a look at it compared to the new one. So yeah, I'm going to put the new ones on now, and then we can go on a speed run with them. And then I'll compare how a new pair feels to the pair that I've worn for this 650 kilometers. And it will hopefully give you an idea of what it's like to, you know, put on a new pair and kind of how they wear over time. Because part of me is wondering if maybe some of the cushioning's gone a bit from the inside, which would kind of make sense if I've ran that many kilometers in it. So let's get the new pair on and we can go take them out for a run. And for these new ones, you can see I got the black darker base and a different color. I just thought this color looked really nice. And yeah, fingers crossed the base means that they won't get as dirty. I don't have to worry about cleaning them as much. So I've got new trainers on and I'm just giving them a quick walk before I start running. You can definitely notice the cushion is brand new and there's more support around the ankles than on the used ones. Now I'm going to do a quick 5-minute warm up and then I'm going to be doing a speed run so we can test out the trainers a bit more. So I just did the first interval of the speed run, which was for 5 minutes, and I was targeting around 5:10 pace, which I managed to do, and now I've got a 2-minute break, and I'll get into the next interval. But I'm noticing that these trainers are feeling really good, so it's weird, it's like cushioned but firm at the same time, and yeah, I'm definitely noticing a difference. Just did the 4th interval at around 5 on the pace, and really feeling it. I've got one more to do and then I'm done with the speed run. And in between each interval, I've got a 2-minute rest or recovery. So I've just been doing a slow walk on those. My heart rate was at 170, something like that. And now it's dropping down to 137 and I've got a minute left of recovery. Whew, can't wait to get this done. It's rough. But I know it's going to help my running in the long term to do this speed work as well. And I'm still happy with my shoe choice. As I run fast, I feel like the shape of the shoe and the heel to toe drop does help your momentum, even though these are more designed for longer distances and designed with comfort in mind. I feel like they're good. Anyway, I got to do the last interval, so let's go. Okay, so I'm back in the car after doing that 5 interval speed run in the On Cloudmonster 2 trainers. I think if you're doing short distances and speed work, you might want a different trainer, but if you want something that you can do really long distances in, maybe you're planning for your first marathon like me, then this is a great choice, and you can still go faster than them, you know, they're still able to do that. So to summarize, I'd say if you're doing your first marathon or half marathon, long distances, these are a great choice. They're really comfortable and you get that really good propulsion as you run with them. I definitely found once I got these trainers that they made my runs feel more enjoyable and easier. They're a little bit on the pricey side, but I think in comparison to the other leading brands in this range, they're not that much more. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and you can follow along as I hopefully get better at running and I kind of document my journey of doing that. I've got my first marathon coming up in a month or two. I'm doing a half marathon next weekend, which I'll make a video of. More training, and yeah, I'll keep sharing this journey. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.